Time after time.
Going, Matt?
I told myself. Oh,
Where are we going?
oh, we're off to see her. Marika Hackman. What a girl she is. Oh, I'm quite nervous. Do you want to get excited, nervous to see someone? I'm getting excited, nervous to see
Matt,
Marika Hackman.
Dave?
Hello and welcome to the wardrobe. I am Matt and I'm joined by Marika Hackman. How are we?
I'm good, thank you.
It's now your second album. Talk to us a little bit about that. So, in terms of the first one, how does the second one differ in your opinion?
It's just a lot more confident, I think. It's a lot more brazen and kind of sassy and fun.
Nice.
It's heavier. There's like heavy moments on the first record, but the first record is like an introspective, kind of like self-searching record that I think people listen to and they can get lost in their own world. Whereas I think with the second album, I've kind of just like opened it up to having like a shared experience with the listener rather than it being so kind of insular.
Yeah.
So yeah, and it's been just really fun. It was really fun to make. It was really fun to write, and it's been so much fun touring it, like playing kind of heavy shows every night, and actually being able to play my guitar like properly and like show off a bit, because that's kind of what's really fun.
So that's what it's all about, I guess.
Yeah, just showing up, being self-indulgent and showing up. No, it's nice to like just let off some steam a bit more, rather than having this very controlled, tight experience. It's nice to be able to like just be a bit more messy and kind of fly around a bit.
In terms of, you said you didn't play the guitar. What do you mean by that? Is in just doing the first album, or?
What, doing the album? The first album, I was playing the guitar, but I was like doing. If you're playing a show where it's just you and you're playing the guitar, like everything you're doing on that guitar is like holding up the song and accompanying the vocal, basically. So you're not able to like just have a moment where you can kind of play a sleazy riff and like shred out a guitar solo. That can't happen. So I think in terms of that, it's like I feel like I'm really playing my instrument now.
Brilliant.
And I've got these moments where I can just like really dig in rather than constantly having to like prop everything up.
Nice. Talking about when you were growing up. Now, I first heard of you because of your brother. And
Yeah.
So is that right? Studied in Leeds. What a bloke.
Yeah, Leeds College of Music.
I was at Benicassim and I saw your name. I was like, oh, brilliant! Me and my good pal went to go see you, and it was so good. Like, how was that like touring out in Spain?
Amazing. It was actually like a couple of the highlights of my year playing in Benicassim and Barcelona. I've never played a show in Spain in my life. I went out there early in the year because with this record, for some reason, it's just hit a lot better out there. And I went out and did some press and stuff like that. And then came back and played these two shows, and particularly with Barcelona, I was kind of like, well, I've never played here before. Like this, because no one's going to be here. There might be like a couple of hundred people, but whatever. And we walked out on stage, and it was in this big square, and there were 7,000 people there.
Whoa!
And we were just like, what? And then people had brought like cucumbers along and stuff, and like letters, and it was just amazing. And Benicassim was awesome as well. And we got to see like a bit of the Chili Peppers, or we watched the whole of the Chili Peppers set. A bit of Liam Gallagher. He sang Wonderwall for about 1 minute. It was pretty wild. But yeah, and also European festivals, they just nail it. Like they treat you so well. The sound's like great. They organise everything. It's just a real like smooth ride. It's lovely.
Because just your band.
Yeah.
I mean, you say that you found your bass player not too far away. Is that right?
Well, literally where you're sitting right now. So Jelly came and interviewed me. She had a show on Leeds Student Radio, and she came and interviewed me 3 years ago. I was wearing my new Timberland boots, and yeah, we just hit it off and became really good friends. And then I just really wanted to own my band, so I taught her the bass at the end of last year. She auditioned, and then I've got a friend of mine called Cam playing the guitar, who I kind of met through my girlfriend and other bands that he's been in, and the drummer Jess as well. And we're just like a bunch of mates, but they're all like really good at playing their instruments, which is nice as well.
I was about to ask, like, I'm a drummer, so if you needed one, then maybe it would be in 3 years' time. But we asked this to everybody. What's your do you have like a tour ritual before like every gig? Do you do a certain thing? Oh, here we go.
Yeah, we do. We didn't have one for ages, and then we decided, we were like, well, come on, we should have something that's just like G us up and get us feeling good. It's quite bizarre. So we all stand in a circle, and we do that kind of like that motion of the, like thrusting the hips, whilst doing that chant from About a Boy, which is single parents alone together, single parents alone together, single parents alone together, all for one and one for all. And we say it and then throw our hands up and then we all hug.
And then you go and you do a show.
Yeah.
That's
I don't
so
know
cool.
why we picked that. It just kind of like was one of those things that kind of popped into someone's head and then it's just stuck and it's kind of weird.
Yeah. Well, I certainly like it. Fair enough. I rate that. When do you reckon you'll be back?
I don't know. I'm writing the next record at the moment.
Oh, brilliant,
So, like,
Here
we'll
we
see.
go. And that one album and then another straight away.
Yeah, gotta get them out. So, I mean, I guess there'll probably be festivals and stuff like that next year, so hopefully I'll be coming back to Leeds for some of those. Maybe another little tour, but I think probably we'll be focusing on just getting back into the studio and then coming back out later on.
Brilliant. Marika Hackman, there she is. Thanks very much for listening.